Bidi. Extract from May 14, 2023. The end of the dream is too long. Sister. Hello everyone. Summary of what I'm going through. I'm tired, boss. What I'm going through, it's too much, too many stories, too much madness, too much of everything. The end of the dream is too long. In short, for some time, while I was rejoicing in the coming of the event, finally now I no longer know where I am. I feel like I have regressed. I am still at peace, but the joy is no longer really there, and I no longer have much enthusiasm to participate in anything outside. While I am alone, I am not bored. And I guess the great fatigue that I live is also the consequence of this lack of joy, of still participating in the illusion of this dream. Bidi. It's absolutely true, for many who have experienced the agape resonances, who have experienced this joy in the chest, it had been announced by Omram, we had to arrive at totally fed up. Understand that this fed up is not a rejection strictly speaking of anything, but it is a total saturation of the lie. There is a need to withdraw this peace. We all go through this form of dream exhaustion, in different ways, especially when we have been living the real for some time. We no longer see any sense in this comedy, we no longer want to exercise the slightest creation. There is sometimes, even within the character, a feeling of exasperation, of being lost, because effectively nothing has any more meaning, and the only refuge is inside, where there is nothing and yet where everything comes from. It is indeed a feeling and an experience shared by many of us who have lived and are living the real. It's like Omram said, we have to vomit creation entirely. This vomiting is not a rejection, but we have arrived at the real. We know that everything is only a dream, we are living it, and there is indeed a feeling of fed up. Apart from peace, nothing can interest us anymore. As you know, there is no desire, there is no more desire, there is no more desire body, there is no more astral body, and it is not a matter of age, it happens to young people in their 20s as well as to people in their 60s. It's part of the access to the real. The more you live the present moment, the acceptance and the real, the more you vomit creation. You can no longer be in tune with conscience, you can no longer be in tune with spirituality, you can no longer be in tune with your own life, and yet it is neither depression nor rejection, but it is actually part of the last stage. We have to vomit up the last drop of lies. All the stories have been lived, we know, and settling into the present moment is no longer a great joy like the discovery of agape, even if agape is there. Peace becomes more desirable than joy. It is a constant among all the brothers and sisters who live the real. We have nothing more to show, nothing more to demonstrate, nothing more to conquer. It's not something sad, what I just said or what Kiki wrote, it's exactly what we are experiencing. The sentence Kiki used, moreover, I'm tired, boss, which you have in The Green Mile, in the film The Green Mile, is exactly that. We're tired of playing the game because we know it's a game, because we know there's nothing real in all this, it's a fool's market, it is the conclusion of the zero-time access. There is a form of impatience, which is not an impatience of the character, but an impatience that all the dreamers realize that they are only dreaming. But we also know that we cannot change anything in what has been written. Paradoxically, the greatest of powers, that is to say remembering who we are, is accompanied by immense powerlessness over the course of the script that has been written. Understand well that it is neither a depression, nor a nostalgia, nor a sadness, but that it is simply the real. It is a feeling that we are going to experience and live more and more, and as expressed by Kiki, the only refuge is the heart of the heart, that is to say silence, peace. We no longer claim anything for ourselves or for anything else. This is the great silence, the great peace. We are no longer fooled by consciousness, we are no longer fooled by our own character, we are no longer fooled by the dream, but as long as the dream body is there, we cannot do anything. It's a logical conclusion when you discover the planetary lie, and that I think we are served at the level of current society. And when you discover the cosmic lie, it becomes even worse, and we go even deeper in acceptance, even more in peace. But effectively we cannot say that there is joy in that, there is no sadness either, there is what is and we cannot do anything about it. And the ultimate grace is that one, and I totally understand our character saying, "He's fed up, boss." I understand that some days we even wonder what we're doing there now, but that's part of the final moments of the illusion. Joy is replaced by peace, as I believe Raymond was saying yesterday. We no longer want to do anything, it's a renunciation of the dream, a renunciation of what is only passing away, and a total installation in the present moment. It is this ineluctable side which is sometimes still difficult to live with for the person who is there. It can result in a great void, but, in any case, it is always accompanied by peace. There is no anger, there is no sadness strictly speaking, but it is a certainty that is there. Channeling by Jean-Luc Ayoun in French. Translated through Google Translate from original text at https://apotheosa.live. Many thanks to the Les Petits Mains transcription team.